Hey, Keenan, what's up?
I was cleaning the bathroom.
Oh, yeah?
It's Thursday.
It's cleaning day,
So that's cleaning day. Clean the whole shop every Thursday for, what, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours? Probably 2. So we try and take turns, and I got the bathroom this week, so that's what I'm doing. I don't really have an update on any vehicles since they're at Good Guys and across the street at Justin's shop, so here's my update.
Yeah, I came in all excited. Hey, Keenan, what do you got for us today? And he was just looking at me like, really? All my projects are gone. I'm stuck cleaning the bathroom.
I haven't really touched the Bronco this week. I was trying to get Justin's truck wrapped up. We did Altman latches on it, but it's not here to show. New weather stripping. Got the bed filler all made so it can fill up with gas now, and bed fit, cab raised up, lined up with the body line. I probably did that last week, I can't remember, but took the interior apart, door panels apart, which were already from built out at PG, so that was not as fun as I wanted it to be, but you know, got it done. Gonna need a little bit of glue to go back on, but that's how they came off, so.
Right on.
Other than that, just cleaning up everybody's mess in here.
Well, what are you on to next week?
I don't know, probably the Bronco. We have a few more parts for it, and I'd really like to get back on that 67 over there, but we'll see. Give it time. So.
Well, cool deal, man. I'll let you get back to scrubbing.
All right. Can I use? I'm gonna use this on the toilet. So
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Casey's next. I'll get to it. All right. All right. We're here. We're catching up with Nick. Got a knife check?
I do. Let's see what we got today. This is the Spyderco. I think it's called the Ikuchi. It's another carbon Spyderco.
Nice.
Sharp one.
It looks sharp.
Yeah. So this week, I guess Monday, we pulled apart the BelAir. This is all of it, or most of it. We sent it to the sandblaster, blasted the insides, and then we epoxied them. Now these are going to get more epoxy. We are working on the doors in there right now, so it's going to look pretty cool. There's some really nice panels that the hot rod shop Murray's built.
Oh yeah, these look nice seeing them outside of the car now.
All bare metal.
I saw them, I guess those are the inner fenders hanging back there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it when the hood was popped, and I'm like, God.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
The bead rolls or whatever pressing they did, it's just so crisp.
They are good. But yeah, we're gonna get these epoxied and start body working. We're gonna go from the inside out, so we'll do all the inner door jams. The BelAir is gonna get blasted, so it's gonna get sent off to the blaster, I think Monday or so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So these things will be, are these getting primered over the weekend? Is that what's going on? Or sometime next week, probably?
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's been a busy week, but this is all we've been working on, so.
Well, that's awesome, man. Y'all have done a lot on this project, I'd say.
Yeah, it's moving along, definitely.
Cool, man. I'll catch up with you.
All right, right on.
Well, we're here with Chase. What do you got to show us this week?
So you saw all the BelAir parts.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the doors I've been working on. Doing the inside jams, started on it today. Got the bottom and side all leveled out. So this one's gonna be a very big project, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Did that today. Let's see. These are the other BelAir parts over here that we already sprayed. So now we just gotta do all the body work on those. Got the inner fenders for the fronts, headlight braces, nice cool fan shroud. It's gonna be really, really nice whenever it's done. And you got another piece right behind you too. A lot of pieces about to be going through this body shop. And then this is Philip's bed. Me and Nick did the top rails last Friday. Got them knocked out.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, that's about 9 hours with 2 people, so 18 total man hours just to get that done.
Wow.
And it took me and Nick all day long. But we jumped on it, knocked it out on Friday, got it done for Philip. It's gonna look really nice. Next part, we're gonna do the inner rails, and then we'll start on the sides.
Wow, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hours in the bed alone.
It's gonna look amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be very nice. it's been bed to bed for me.
Yeah, I know,
from
man.
Justin's to this one. So
You must be doing something right around here then to keep handing you the beds.
man, I try. I think they just give me the small little sanding is what they do.
Gotcha. Well, no, I mean, you've got a great eye for detail. So,
But yeah, so that looks pretty good. We got the BelAir doors. Did some parts on Philip's truck, but that's going to be at Good Guys this weekend. Yeah, pretty much that's it for this week. Just been BelAir, BelAir, BelAir. We've been taking it apart. We fully metal cleaned the body and all these panels. Got it sent off to sandblasting. So yeah, now it's ready just to epoxy and get some body work done on it.
nice. So next week, you trying to bring in your airbrush project, or you still think it's going to have a little bit longer?
It may have a little bit longer, just
Gotcha.
because I did some overtime here, so it took me away from that. But
Gotcha.
yeah, either next Thursday or the Thursday after, for
Cool.
sure.
Cool. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. I got you.
Cool,
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, good catching up with you.
Yeah.
Let me adjust my lighting real quick.
Adjust it up.
I feel like
Can you talk about the whole thing? Because nobody knows what's going on at all with
I don't even know what year it is. 63 Galaxie.
63 and a half. Casey, is that 64? What? This. 63 and a half. Why is it not 64?
all right, we're here with Canton this week. This might be the longest project you have to talk on.
It is. Nobody's really talked about it. 63 and a half Galaxie 500. Coyote swapped. Roadster shop chassis. Shaved the firewall. Patched up some panels this week. Finished the tunnel. Made floor brackets for the rear to remount the rear seats to make it fit for the factory seating and everything else. Floor pans are done in the back. Seats are bolted in. She's good to go. I had to make some new seat brackets up underneath the bottom of the car so the seats aren't just drilled out. On these cars with the bench seat versus buckets, you have to swap the brackets left to right from the inside to outside and remake brackets to go underneath the floor pans. You can't really see in the trunk right now, but I redid the notch cover so that the coilovers could come up through, have enough travel.
That's nice because it sucks when you're stuck with just short travel.
No, it's got it going.
You start bouncing.
Mocked up the drive line, everything's good on it. Kind of went overkill on it just so I'd make sure nothing rubs. Good to go, and that's my piece.
Cool. This has been the longest interview with Canton Polk.
That's it.
All right, we're here this week with Blake,
Here I am.
aka Billy Big Rig. What you got here?
Let's see. We got the, I don't know if the booster was mounted last week, but we got that mounted, and then we had a standard Willwood master cylinder, and it hit the top of the Detroit Speed shock tower. So we ordered a stock master cylinder, which fit really nice, but we didn't like the look of it just because it's kind of, I know
Stock?
it's stock, and this is going to probably turn yellow after a while.
No, for sure.
So we got, this is a pretty cool little Willwood tandem master cylinder.
Oh, nice.
It's super compact, and it's got dual reservoirs, and they're also like kind of angled, so when it's uptight, it sits level and it doesn't look all awkward.
Oh yeah, that thing looks
So-
a lot nicer. And those, I like that they went black on there, so
Yeah.
they won't yellow.
Yeah, that one, the factory one kind of stood out. I mean, it fit, but this one's way nicer. That's about it. I finalized the fuel system, got the steel lines in the tunnel made, got all the return lines done, supply lines, filter mounted, fuel pump is in, all the lines are tight. So we're getting there. Got to make brake lines, put proportioning valve on it next week, and then start working on buttoning up the interior steering column, and it ought to start moving pretty quick. What else? That's about it. Oh, we did Phillips motor, put a cam, stage 3 Brian Tooley cam in
nice.
Phillips OBS. Are you going to be out at Good Guys tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look. So I'm sure you saw the forecast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find a break to go and film.
Because that'll be out there. If anybody's in the Metroplex, you guys can go check out Phillips OBS at Good Guys. And so we got his motor all put together and in his truck. So
He sent me a video clip of it. If anything,
Yeah.
I could throw that in here. But I love his custom valve covers that he did.
oh yeah, Yeah, filthy.
Filthy, man.
Yeah, that's sick. That was really cool. That was cool to watch Tanner do that. So.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
got to see him do it.
yeah.
I love watching Tanner
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, we took here. So here's the frame for the 56, for that Murray's Customs built, which I think this is going back to Murray's. I think we're gonna take it apart and send it back to Murray's, and they're doing the powder coat, maybe, and then send it back to us after we paint it, and we'll assemble everything. I don't know if this is the engine that's going in it, but it's a Roadster shop chassis, so this thing's pretty slick. I think that's it, man.
Cool deal. That's all right.
I know. Week goes
Short
by
and sweet.
fast.
It really does.
I mean, I spent like, it was like back and forth trying to find one that would fit, and a little shim here, a
and
little
just
shim
plumbing
there.
all the lines, that takes a lot of
Yeah.
time. That'll
Yeah, for
easily
sure.
eat up a week.
I know it. It's like when you start thinking about it, you're like, man, we didn't make much progress, but we're working
It's all the
every
things
day.
that you don't see. Like wiring and plumbing, I feel like
Oh,
is one
yeah.
of those just time robbers that people don't think of.
For sure.
And nobody wants to make content on that because it's not really fun.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
not
hear
fun
you.
to do or to watch, really.
Right. So yeah, that's it, man. We're plugging away slowly but surely.
Right on.
So maybe next week we'll do a walk around on the old bullnose out there.
old bullnose, that's right.
Old buttermilk.
What is it called?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk?
Yeah.
I like it.
So, all right, we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, later.
Later.
I feel like we need like an awesome action montage of you doing a wheelie right here. Right in front of the police over there.
That's a great idea.
Let's see.
I don't really know if I want to get arrested, but anyways. All right, so this is my 2024 Kawasaki KLX 300 SM. I bought it about a month ago from the showroom floor. I bought it myself. I've been saving up for a long time and didn't really know what I was saving up for, but I kind of got the...
You just knew you wanted something.
Yeah, I wanted something, yeah. I put it towards the supercharger on Larky and everything, and then I kind of got the bug of wanting a bike again because I just haven't had one in a while. So did some research, and I've always been into supermotos. I've always wanted one. So went to different dealerships. I didn't really know which one I wanted. Went to Honda. I saw the new Suzuki Supermoto. The only reason why I didn't get the Suzuki, I liked it a lot. It was an all black one. It looked really cool, but it was carbureted. I didn't really want a carbureted bike.
Gotcha.
And then I saw this one, and I fell in love with it. I think it's beautiful, especially the color. What's up?
Oh, ASMR, the truck.
Oh, yes. Where's the exhaust on? I don't know.
Just
Oh,
behind
it's just
it.
from the back. Okay. Start her up. She needs a wash, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little dirty.
Yeah.
Still a pretty truck though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sounds really good. I love that. I like that truck. Anyways.
ADHD gets the best of us.
Oh yeah. Anyways. So far, the only thing I've only had it for a month, so you know, just haven't really had the chance to do much to it. But you know, from the showroom floor, new bikes, they have a bunch of plastic that comes down. Just I don't know why they do that. It's probably got something to do with law or something. I don't know. But it had a really long, ugly fender. So I got a fender eliminator kit from Yoshimura. Looks a lot better now. And then I got this exhaust as well.
I saw that. It looks nice on here.
I think it looks great. It sounds a lot better. It had a really weird looking, it was like a very thick muffler. And it was really quiet. It just, especially on a bike, I don't know, like, I think it's kind of a safe and better idea to have a louder bike because people hear you around and it's not just dead silence so someone doesn't cut you off or something.
I like your logic.
Yeah, so it looks better and it's safer so people hear you so you don't get run over. Not really much left is done. That's really it. I'm gonna get different mirrors for it because I don't like these big mirrors just sticking up. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of mirrors I want to get. I'm thinking about, you know, getting mirrors for like the sides of the grips maybe, or maybe underneath the handlebar. I don't really know yet. I'm gonna paint the wheels gold, the same colors as Mike, actually.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint the same color as the Mike for the wheels. And I'm already talking to a guy, I think he's in Dallas or Fort Worth. His business is called SLM Graphics. So I'm talking to him about, you know, recreating these graphics, but just gold font. And then have, like, keep all of this graphics, but just make it gold. And then I'm trying to figure out something cool for, like, the back end of it, because there's not really much on the back.
Yeah, it's pretty just plain,
very,
so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great, but I think it needs a little bit more.
You're a kid, man. You gotta have fun. Make it loud.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I need to be flashy, you know.
Exactly.
Especially if I go to like supermoto or bike meets or whatever. I want to look cool, you know. Which I think it already looks awesome, but it's a little bit dark of a bike. Like, it looks dark, so I kind of want it to brighten up a little bit. But that's really it. I mean, it's a fun bike. I think it's it's got plenty of power. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but you know, it can definitely do wheelies and stuff. So. Yeah, that's really it. It's a great bike, and I bought this, you know, just to ride on the road, and Dad bought his that y'all saw right after I bought mine, because I think he got a little jealous that I got a supermoto, to be honest with you. So anyways, that's it. She's all nice and pretty, so. I noticed right when I got on, I forgot the cops were there. I totally forgot. I was like, oh crap.
My turn?
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
You know, I almost feel like maybe we should do me first, so then it doesn't seem like I'm just recapping everything that the guys have already said.
I'll try to give you that opportunity today.
Well, earlier I was busy and I had stuff going on, so I was
It's
like, I'll just
true.
do them first. And then Keenan was leaving early, so I had to get him done anyhow. So anyways, so pretty much, man, this week we did a lot of work on the 56 BelAir. Everything but the body itself got blasted, cleaned. Half the parts got epoxied. I got the other booth load that I need to epoxy this weekend so the guys will have some more work to do on Monday. But the blaster's picking up the car on Tuesday, so it'll be back probably hopefully Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, and we'll get that in the booth and get it epoxied. We'll body work the bottom side of the car, the door jams, firewall, trunk jam, stuff like that, and then we'll put it together. Make sure it's all gapped and fit right. Everything's set perfect. Put weather stripping in the doors and the trunk, hood bumpers, and then we will spray poly that thing very, very heavily, and hopefully it blocks out fairly quickly. So we can get the thing painted. It's going gloss black. Get that back over to Murray so he can finish up his side of it. This week we had a lot. We didn't make as much headway on some of the projects that I would like to, because this is Good Guys Week, but it takes a day and a half to get ready for it. You know, you got to get the trailer, get the truck, get everything situated, clean, ready to rock and roll, get whatever vehicle we're taking up there to the point where you are comfortable enough to show it to people. You know, I think we're probably some of the few and maybe one of the only people that I know of that bring projects to Good Guys. Most of these builders are like, look at all the cool stuff we've already done. And when we're done with them, I want them to leave. These guys hold on to the cars. When they're done, I don't want the liability of them. I just want to ship them off to the owners. Like, here's your car.
Here's your car.
Yeah, we don't ever end up holding them and toting them around or anything like that. So most of the time when we bring something that's finished, it's either mine or one that we did in the past that the customer just happens to be in town, or we just bring a project and people can see it, which is going to be cool this time because it's Phil's truck, and he will not be here this weekend. But we put a lot of it together, his chassis put together. So that'll be a good one to show in the spring show here, because then in the fall, Good Guys will be painted, probably running, maybe not 100% finished, but they'll get to see the progression of it if they come out both Good Guy shows. Man, other than that, that's really all I've done all week. I felt like I was in the booth working on that stuff in Philip's truck more than anything. Philip was here Monday and Tuesday. Then half of yesterday was running around and priming and everything, and today was pretty much just getting Philip's truck ready to go. Then we had to go up to Good Guys and set up our trailer. It's not going to be great weather, so I'm curious to see past tense plus future
How it turns out.
how the weather is. I'm not very excited about. Sunday says like 95% chance of rain, which is horrible because I got to pull the awning down, which is not going to be fun to do in the rain. Big old aluminum rods, like lightning rods, the whole time we're up there.
Yeah.
So if it's going to rain real bad on Sunday, we will more than likely be pulling our awning down on Saturday, and then I'll show up Sunday fashionably late and grab my truck and trailer and go home. I'm not going to sit out in the rain. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're excited. We got some things moving on along in the shop. Guys are the two new body guys that we have, Nick and Chase, are settling in very well. We've had a really good vibe in the shop, and to have two new guys come in, you don't want to throw the vibe off. It's very important to me that I enjoy coming to work and all this is fun and everybody gets along. And hiring two guys about the same time that both worked out was, I would call that a rare event on our side. So I mean, everybody gets along. We all joke. We all have the same humor. Everybody eats lunch together every day. So I mean, it's cool. We have a good shop vibe.
I noticed. I felt the energy back there. Like it's not. Nobody's pretending or trying to make stuff work. Everybody's just peanut butter and jelly back there.
Yeah.
With a little bit of syrup.
With a little bit of syrup.
Syrup.
Man, I don't really have a whole lot of updates this week.
I know I was going to ask you about your bike, but I know you haven't had much.
I haven't even ridden it since last week.
I know. I tried to convince you last week to pull out in the parking lot.
I know.
Tempting you with the fruit.
I wish somebody would buy my bike. So if somebody's watching this, anybody want to buy this other one I got?
Do you have a price that you want to put on it, or do you want somebody to message you?
It's listed for $7,000.
Gotcha.
It's a 2019 R250F, and we did the YZ computer, throttle, and airbox mod on it. So it runs like a YZ, but you have the 18-inch back tire, speedometer, and everything. It's got 140 miles on it, which ain't nothing. It's barely been ridden. It's still got the brand new tires. The oil's been changed once. Anywho, it's been on Marketplace for a while. And everybody wants to trade me junk for it and trade for the dirt bikes. I don't want another dirt bike.
Everybody's out of money, man.
Everybody's out of money. Everybody broke.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. I just need to take it home, get it out of my way. We've got in a few weeks, let's see, May 5th, we have the F100, the Texoma F100 Roundup in Gainesville coming up that we'll be doing. That we're not going to set up trailer or anything like that. We'll just convoy up there. Luke will drive his truck. I think Philip's going to drive my service truck. I'm going to drive my 48. I'm sure Mills will be going, and his boys, they got their F100s. So we'll do that show, and then a couple weeks after that, we're going to do the Grand National F100 show in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, which is probably my favorite show. See y'all later. Have a good weekend. Yeah, bub. So I didn't get any takers yet, but I'm hoping somebody chimes in or sends me an email on this part-time Blake that I've got.
I was wondering if you were going to say that.
I'm taking offers, because somebody got something for me. I'll trade.
The problem is you don't get much for Blake. You got to sell him as the Billy Big Rig package.
Blake.
He already has his own
Billy
YouTube following. That should net him something somewhere else.
And we can. If you've got if you have a part-time employee. If you want to trade, I'll trade. We'll do trades. Maybe I'll see if he works out and then Blake works out somewhere. We'll see how it goes. I think
you got a really good employee that'll work for cheap. Maybe you can throw in a motorbike.
Or if you've got something cool like a mini bike, I'll trade you for a mini bike. Maybe some car stereo equipment. Maybe some cool wheels. Maybe some F100 parts. I'll trade you for Blake.
Blake is awesome on YouTube, so it's funny that we're trying to get rid of him.
I'm just trying to trade. It's like, have you ever seen that Office episode where Dwight takes that one thing, or whoever it was, one of the guys on The Office, they take something at the company yard sale or what they did, and say, I'm going to trade this, and I'm going to work my way up to whatever. And
so you're trying to flip up.
It was Dwight.
Up.
So Dwight traded up. And then Jim ended up trading him for the Mr. Magoo's Magical Lagoons or whatever it was, the Magic Beans. He traded, So I mean, I'm just gonna trade Blake off for maybe I'll end up with like this awesome person or something cool. Like, I mean, maybe some tires that got 50% tread left on them. You know, I don't know. But so we got some cool stuff going on. I'm really excited about the F100 shows. I mean, that's my passion, and they're 2 weeks after each other. So the Gainesville one's only, I think it's like an hour up there or something like that. The Pigeon Forge show, it's a haul. I think it's, if I drive straight through last year or year before last on our way back, I think it was like 16, 17 hours or whatever. We drove straight back. So we're gonna 2-day it out there and 2-day at home. I'm gonna drive my 48. My buddy Todd Wilson's gonna drive my service truck and trailer. Luke's gonna drive his truck. Luke's girlfriend and her dad are coming in from Arizona, so they're driving in. They live out near Phoenix, so they're driving from Phoenix to here. They're gonna stay at our house for a couple days. They're gonna do the Gainesville show, the Texoma F100 show, and then we're all gonna convoy out to Pigeon Forge, and then they're gonna drive back. So he's gonna put some miles on his rig. He's got a cool pickup too. Maybe you'll get to see it in a couple weeks. His truck's cool, very cool, and it's cool because he drives it.
What is it?
F100.
Well,
It's like Marshes. It's just
a bump
regular,
side?
yeah,
Gotcha.
regular cab, short bed, bump side. And he's got a crew cab too. I don't know if he's gonna bring the crew cab F100 bump side or if he's gonna drive his single cab. I guess I don't know. But
now, you say cruise, is that like,
Luis's.
yeah,
But his,
next door?
Yep, but his is a short bed. So it's a crew cab,
okay.
short bed, lowered. Cool truck. Both of them are really cool.
Yeah.
So that's really what I'm excited about. And then after that, we really don't have any shows planned until Good Guys in the fall. Shows are so hard for us to get out. I mean, we're such a small shop, and it takes so much for us to get ready to leave and do that. Like, we lose a lot of production. So it's hard to take off when you're that busy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But all's good in the hood. I think that's about the update for me, man. We've just been kicking butt. I need to do, maybe next week we can do it. I'd love to do a little walk around and show y'all my 48 and my service truck, my grandpa's truck, my White Lightning. I sold my Red Lightning.
Oh, you did finally sell it?
The Red Lightning left. And what else? What else do I have? I don't have very.
I don't honestly know what you have anymore. It's been a while.
My Crown Vic's pretty cool.
I heard you talking about that a while ago. I was going to ask you, what's up with that? Just a little beater?
Yep, it's a.
Did you build it to be like a little, like, just a
Drift
a
car?
cheap track, like drift car?
Yeah, the handbrake in the inside, I took a billy club, an
Uh-huh.
aluminum billy club, so like the handbrake's a billy club. Double up the brakes in the back, put gears and a posi in it. Cody tuned it. We did some transmission work on it. Nothing crazy. It's just
What
fun.
motor does those come with?
4.6.
4.6?
Yeah, it's a 2011 model.
So it was not an Interceptor model.
It is an Interceptor.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Those
and it's
came
got-
with 4.6 too?
Yeah, it's got the better 4.6 in it. The Marauders came with a dual overhead cam 4.6.
Yeah, I had a buddy that was into those, like,
They're
that
expensive.
era.
Like,
He was getting them like 15 years ago when they were just getting retired out.
yeah, they're cool. There's a dual, but man, bottom line, it's still a Crown Vic.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
I get what it is.
I called it a Crown Vic just to make him mad.
Or,
He would get upset.
You know, but it was hard for me. It's hard for me to justify that money for a sedan.
With just different trim.
Yeah, the motor's a little different, but I mean, yeah, it's just it's a hard one for me. So Crown Vic is fun. It's got the cage still in it and everything. You can lock people in the doors in the back. I got lights for it. I need to put the lights on it.
Oh, I saw those up top.
My red and blues. I gotta get those on it. Anyways, we'll start every week. Until we get all my vehicles situated. I'll bring one up a week, and we can kind of go over what I've got. And I really need to show y'all my 53 BelAir. It's probably the coolest car that I have that I don't need.
See, I didn't even know you had one.
I stumbled into it. So a friend of mine found it in Crowley, and it hasn't been registered or on the street since 1968.
Wow.
There's zero rust in the car. I mean, 100% zero rust. I power washed everything, cleaned it, steel wooled the entire car, magic eraser, everything. I mean, got the shine back to it. It looks really good. The patina is phenomenal in it.
What color is it?
Yellow.
Really?
Yellow with a white top and like a creamish yellow looking mix of interior on it.
All right.
I don't need it. I
think that's your Crown Vic on
That's
order.
my Vic. But it's a one-day car, so maybe we can go over and we'll show you that one. Is that my whip? Oh yeah. Coolest thing about it to me, not only that it's Crown Vic, super dark windows, and then my stereo guy. I said, man, I want like the stereo you would have put in this if you went to the bazaar and picked it out. So it's got it's got 210s in the trunk, nice components in the back package tray and everything. I mean, this thing pounds, but it's like, it's interesting. It's my my beater car. So like if it's hailing outside or super bad weather, that's my Chariot.
By the way, there's Luis's truck off in the distance.
Who drove that red Vet here? Jeez. Looks broke down over there in the grass. They probably broke down.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that. Don't even.
All right. Well,
That thing will
until
smoke
next.
that little S10. Just saying. You'd be surprised.
Eric.
You'd be surprised.
Eric.
All taught up.
Okay. Well, until next week. Maybe next week we'll try to have some shenanigans planned for next week.
All right.
All right. Y'all have a good night.